craziest cleats NFL players wore this season. Big shout out to Phil Flicks for the video about to react to. I want to see some crazy foot gang, you know what I'm saying?
Over 15 of the craziest cleats this season start with Justin Jefferson's cleats that came out of a video game.
Oh!
Madden isn't just something he's always playing. The game made Jefferson one of only a few players with a 99 rating this season, so that didn't just get him rewarded with this 99 diamond chain. Under Armour.
Wait, why did you just show that B-roll? Bro, I literally gifted Justin Jefferson a 99 overall chain with Ocho Cinco. Me and Ocho Cinco gifted it to him, bro. Like, why'd you show that clip, Phil Flicks? You should have showed my clip. Look, look. You see this? That's me and Ocho Cinco, bro. And then look.
Greatest receiver in the game.
You know what I'm saying?
99 overall in Madden 2 times.
No, I did not know that.
And the only player on the Vikings to do it, bro.
Welcome back. I still lock him up though.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? We literally gifted him, bro, the 99 overall chain. So Phil Flicks, bro, you could use some of my stuff, gang. I don't care. Come on, bro. Like, if you see something cool, take it, gang. Hey, let's do it, bro. You my boy. Come on, man.
Armour customized him some cleats inspired by Louis Vuitton's iconic pattern, which not only have fighter jets for his nickname, symbols to honor his home state of Louisiana, and his signature on the side.
That's actually hard.
99 and the entire cleat is covered in gold, so I could see why he only wore these during warm-ups.
Dang,
that's
want to
try risking ruining his craziest cleats. But the rest of the cleats in this video get even crazier, like SpongeBob cleats that light up, cleats that got turned into something that players can drive, and so much more. But before we see those, another player's cleats this season were inspired by a movie character.
Really? Godzilla?
No, not Godzilla that Myles Garrett got painted onto his craziest cleats. I'm talking about this ugly-ass Grinch who's covered in green hair.
What?
Because Mercedes Lewis didn't just honor the character by wearing these hairy cleats a few years ago. This season, he got even crazier Grinch cleats that were all green with peppermint colored laces. Then one cleat had a buff version of him wearing a jersey with a football, while the other had the Grinch laying down in a fuzzy Santa suit with his cheeks in the air.
Oh snap. Yo, that's kind of, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of hard, bro. Yo, that's hard, gang.
But I could see him wearing those. I never thought I'd see another player this season use his cleats to drink.
Ew, yo, Cam, I love you, bro, but what is that, bro?
Just wanted to celebrate an accomplishment, but not on the football field. Because after Cam got injured, this man started streaming on Twitch, where he eventually got close to his goal of 1,000 subscribers.
That's hard.
They said I had to play like classic hardcore or something.
And once he finally hit it, Cam celebrated by pouring an energy drink into one of his Nike cleats that was red, white,
that's
and blue.
disgusting,
Then
brother.
once it was all in the cleat,
Yo, Cam, I love you, bro, but what are you doing, bro? Come on, man.
I'm just hoping that wasn't game one. But another player got 4 of the craziest pairs of cleats all season, starting with some that I thought only little kids would wear. Isaiah Rodgers' first pair came from a tradition that parents do with their kids around Christmas, known as Elf on the Shelf. That's why he came out for his game around Christmas and cleats that looked softer than a stuffed animal, and even played catch with fans in them. He had one girl elf on his left and one boy elf on his right, which looked so beyond ridiculous on his feet that the cleats were obviously only allowed for warm-ups. But his second pair of crazy cleats weren't just from SpongeBob. They could literally glow in the dark. Because when his team was playing exclusively on Netflix and he knew everyone was tuned in, Isaiah pulled up in cleats designed like a frozen bikini bottom with Patrick, Gary, SpongeBob, and the Netflix people all wearing Santa hats.
Lighting up
and if
too?
that wasn't wild,
nah, those are hard. Those gotta be the hardest cleats I've seen, bro. I'd rock those to the mall. I'd wear those to the club, gang. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Them joints tough. Them joints tough.
enough, the cleats were also wrapped in Christmas lights that could glow like a tree. But his third and even crazier pair that kids would wear were also inspired by something kids watch. Because just like the main characters Mike Wazowski and Sully from Monsters, Inc.
Hey, get up, Sully!
Isaiah didn't just get one of his cleats transformed into some fuzzy green material with one huge eye like Mike, then the other was covered in plenty of purple and blue hair for Sully. He also wore those before a game, then even gifted them to a younger fan after.
Wow, that's fire.
Isaiah's fourth and craziest pair this season are something you're just not ready for yet. We'll get to them in a bit, because they're some of the most unreal cleats you'll ever see. We can't get to those without first seeing another player's even crazier cleats that matched his teeth. See, this crazy diamond grill belongs to Tez Johnson, and since he wanted to match his teeth with his feet, he got his designer to put crystals all over these Jordan 1 low cleats.
That's hard.
The cleats obviously look crazy as hell, and even had fans saying they matched his teeth, so I could see why he flexed them before a game.
Them joints
like that
bussin'.
easily cost him thousands of dollars.
Wow.
The cleats another player wore this season were apparently so crazy that the NFL banned them. Max
Wait,
Crosby
what?
just wanted to innocently honor his daughter when he got some pink Jordan 11 cleats that had her name with flowers on them.
What's wrong with that? Why would you ban that, bro? I gotta hear this. Like, what the heck?
And even though he was seen wearing these Barbie-looking cleats for warm-ups, then even had them on while going off during a game, out of nowhere, Max changed. It turned out that since the NFL had strict rules about cleats needing to match his team's colors, and since the cleats weren't white, black, or silver, Max revealed that he was forced to take off his cleats, or he would have been kicked out the game, or even worse.
That's
As
crazy.
you guys can see, I'm making a stand. I'm wearing the pink
There
because
he goes.
NFL was crying and forced me to take my shoes off, even though they're
Oh.
Jordan 11 custom Ella Roses 1-of-1s. But I definitely wanted one of my daughter and represent my daughter out there, and it says Ella on the front of them. They're freaking cold. So I was like,
Yeah.
I'm wearing them. You know what I mean? Regardless of what they say, I'll take the fine. I don't care.
Man, the NFL
Damn.
still banning cleats in 2026 is corny.
Hey man, I get it though, because if you let one player do it, everybody's gonna be wearing, you know, then the league gonna turn into a colorful color fest, bro. So I guess I get it, bro. Like, that's one thing I like about the NFL, bro. Everything is kind of uniform, everything looks the same. You know, if you let people start wearing all this crazy stuff, then it's just gonna get wild out there. So you gotta enforce the rule.
His cleats were cheesy? Yeah, Josh Jacobs got cleats that he could eat. Well, kind of. See,
What?
Jacob knew that the entire state of Wisconsin is known for cheese, which is why Packers fans are always wearing cheesehead hats, and that's also why this season opponents were taunting Packer fans by wearing cheese graters.
That's
But
funny.
Regardless, this season, Josh got green laces
those
and
are
a green swoosh on
hard.
his Nike cleats that were designed to look like some cheese.
Yo, I like
now,
those.
Those are nacho average looking cleats.
Nacho.
That's
Good
why when
one.
he wore these during a game, they even helped him score a touchdown. The
Damn.
food cleats are one thing. CD Lamb's craziest cleats this year honored one of the NFL's cleat kings. Odell Beckham was known to wear some of the craziest cleats of all time. I mean, from camo babe cleats, cleats that light up, and even Dora the Explorer cleats, all the way to a
What?
$50,000 rainbow chrome hearts pair, or even the most
Damn.
expensive cleats in NFL history that are covered in diamonds and worth $250,000.
250? What the hell? Those real diamonds? Why are you wearing that on a field, bro? You could buy a house, gang. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. OBJ, let me get them shoes, bro. I'm trying to buy a house. Please, bro. I'm not joking. You left my favorite team, the Giants, and betrayed us anyway, so you really owe me. Yeah.
But since some of Odell's most famous pairs were the ones that literally said his OBJ initials on them, CD took inspiration from those to get some in all white, then half his name was on each cleat in metallic blue that looked like
Nah,
some
that's
damn
hard,
lightning
though.
or something. Now, they even had his number on them in that same dope color, and CD wore them against Odell's former team, where one good catch that showed the cleats had everyone talking about him.
That's
But another
disrespectful,
player's
bro.
even crazier cleats.
CeeDee Lamb, I don't like you, bro. Like, cause if you play for any other team, you're one of my favorite receivers. But since you play for the Cowgirls, I just have to not like you, bro. Even though you and George Pickens are tough. I gotta give it to you, but I just don't like you, bro.
Actually turned him into a superhero.
Silver Surfer, that's one of the best superheroes, bro.
Since the Silver Surfer's chrome suit is known to shine like crazy in Marvel movies, this season, Colts Kenny Moore didn't just have these normal-looking Adidas cleats completely stripped down. They got
Whoa.
customized into an all-chrome prismatic type of color to match the Surfer, then even had hand-sewn flames on them to really give dude heat on his feet.
That's fire.
These damn things shine like crazy. Once he
Damn.
wore them during a game, it had Instagram pages everywhere calling them Silver Surfers.
Nah, that's
but
hard.
It's not only the players who wear crazy things on their feet, because what an NFL team owner wore got them clowned by thousands of fans. At first, everyone was just tuning in to see what cleats players were gonna wear for the NFL's annual My Cause My Cleat campaign.
Yes,
and let
sir.
me say, there were plenty of dope cleats that came out, like George Kittle's signed military themed pair, Matt Stafford's Halloween cleats, these gold ones Patrick Mahomes wore, and even this player's McDonald's cleats with the iconic golden arches.
Wow.
Regardless, none of the players with their cleats got trashed on the internet like the Colts owner, because for some reason, she was seen wearing custom shoes to try joining in on the campaign.
Balenciaga?
I mean, they were crazy looking, these multicolored Balenciagas with laces that were way too long, but in my opinion, those things are hideous.
Yeah, them joints is trash, bro. I ain't gonna lie, them designer shoes, I'm not a fan of them, bro. Like, by the way, speaking of designer, yo, Phil Flicks, I see you right now on vacation, bro. I've been seeing, bro, you going crazy. Shout out to you, man. Everybody show love to Phil Flicks, man. He a cool dude, man. And shout out to your guy, man. He just hit me up on the gram too. Gave me some insider information, guys, about certain things on his video. So maybe I'll talk about it in another video. You know what I'm saying? Like when y'all be seeing the blurs on the screen, it's for a certain reason, bro. So they told me, you know what I'm saying? We tapped in, bro. And I ain't gonna lie. Speaking of designer shoes, Field Flicks, you be putting it on, gang. But I'm glad you don't wear no ugly shoes like this, because this is disgusting, bro. These big bricks that people be wearing on their freaking feet, these big old boats. I'm getting tired of it, bro. The best shoes you can wear is Air Force Ones white, Air Force Ones black, and wheat Tims and black Tims, gang. Those are the best shoes you can wear. If you want to get kind of fancy, bro, you can move up to the Jordans. You know what I'm saying? You can wear the 1s, the 3s. Don't wear Jordan 2s. Those are ugly. 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s, 11s, 12s, 13s, anything after, and 14s, all right, too. Anything after 14 is disgusting, bro. If you want to wear designer shoes, wear Jordans, and that's about it, bro. Don't go spend $1,000 on some boats, bro. My bad, bro. I had to get that out my system.
And plenty of fans agreed, because not only did they say the Balenciagas were so ass and that those shoes are in fact not it, thousands upon thousands of people in the comments even clowned her, saying she looked like Edward Scissorhands, and how they know a cokehead when they see one.
Oh my god.
God damn, man. Knowing what Balenciaga costs, them shoes cost thousands of dollars and were an absolute waste of cash.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that's messed up, bro. They shouldn't have said that, bro. She is a beautiful lady, man. You know what I'm saying? And the shoes are trash, but that doesn't mean she's trash, bro. You know, she's a beautiful lady, man. Respect her. You know what I'm saying? Those shoes are a little ugly, but I'm sure, you know, hey, we all make mistakes. I had some ugly fits too before, bro.
But cleats that 2 other stars wore on their feet came from something most people wear on their ass. Now, these cleats aren't ass though, trust me, because the first were worn by Jalen Hurts in this year's Pro Bowl practice.
Oh, see?
Man was
we were
rocking
just talking
new
about
Jordan
Jordans
3s that were made with the same material as Levi's jeans and got turned into cleats. But if him debuting cleats made out of stuff people wear on their cheeks wasn't crazy enough, Puka Nacua skirted in wearing a different style, the Jordan Levi collab cleats that are even more fire. And clearly Puka loved them too, because he kept them on while cheesing in every pick he took. Man, Pro Bowl had players wildin' in their cleats. Kinda like what Micah Parsons wore, that came from hell. I mean, Hell Star. Micah posted cleats nobody had ever seen before.
Wow, Hell Star
He knew exactly what emojis to use. Fire. Because there were flames all over him, but he didn't just show the Adidas Hell Stars off once. Mans literally wore them when he stole someone's wheelchair and was riding around the field, even filming baddie cheerleaders.
Bruh.
Dude's a fool for that. But what if I told you another player's cleats this season were inspired by a deadly animal?
Huh? Shit, oh hell no.
These tiny, colorful frogs might seem innocent and cute at first, but poison dart frogs are actually one of the most deadly animals on Earth, because they each have enough toxin to kill 20 fully grown humans.
Bro, I don't know what it is, bro. Like amphibians and reptiles and snakes and stuff, they just make my skin crawl. They make me feel very uneasy, bro. Like this picture is, oh hell no, I don't.
And years after the animal's deadly warning colors were used as an inspiration behind the colorway for NBA legend Kobe Bryant's signature shoe, this season in the NFL, Bucky Irving didn't just get his own pair of custom red and blue Kobe poison frogs that were turned into cleats. He wore them during a game for the whole world to see, all to honor Kobe and one of his most underrated hooping shoes of all time. But speaking of basketball, Jalen Ramsey's craziest cleats this season made him actually look like an NBA superstar. Because after this foul baiter, great player Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led his team to a championship. He not only created these all gold and white shoes with Converse that have his logo on the tongue and a zipper over the laces. They were called Ring Knights since he debuted them while receiving his NBA Finals ring. So this season, when Jalen Ramsey wanted to give his team some luck to win a ring in the NFL, he had his cleat designer create reverse ring knights that flip the colors around, turn them from shoes into cleats, and even got his jersey number on the back. They definitely look way crazier than this ugly, more traditional pair of Converse another player wore this season, or especially the taped Converse cleats I put in a previous cleats video, which you'd only remember if you were subscribed. So, you know, subscribe.
I remember. I'm subscribed. Love you, bro.
Anyways, of course Ramsey wore his better versions during a game where I saw the man annihilate someone.
Damn!
Those definitely aren't as crazy as these next player's cleats that ruined the proudest moment of his entire life. Cleats that look like a car, and so much more. Back to cleats, and one player's cleats this season ruined what should have been the proudest moment of his life. Jaden Blue came in this season as a rookie with high expectations. And he wasn't just working hard in practice to prepare for the biggest moment of his life, aka playing in his first NFL game during week 1. Jaden wanted to look good while doing it, and was seen practicing in some crazy
those are hard, bro.
They were Nikes that were designed to
Oh, nah, those are freaking tough. Yo, can I buy those? I swear I'd actually buy those. Those are sexy, bro.
Match his squad's colors, and were even painted with Louis Vuitton's logos and pattern. I mean, I loved them, but as dope as blue LV cleats look, Reports eventually came out that his coach saw him laying on the side of the field after his designer cleats did something terrible to him. They
Wait,
gave
what?
Jaden terrible blisters. If that wasn't bad enough, blisters combined with a minor ankle injury he was already dealing with ruined the proudest moment of his entire
What?
life. As it caused him to miss the first 4 games of his first season, and he wasn't even
Damn.
cleared to play until week 5. Damn. All that just for wanting to have a little swag?
Hey, they say beauty hurts, bro. Beauty freaking hurts, bro.
But another player's crazier cleats were turned into a collectible that only one person in the entire world can ever own. Travis Hunter came out for his debut in these white and black Adidas Exotic Speed cleats. They were a brand new design that had a snakeskin pattern with aglets designed like Snake Fang.
I'm a snake.
And all cause Travis wore them while going off in his very first game this year. A rookie card was made about his cleats that had a picture of him on his feet,
What?
signed by him, and is one of only one in the world, which
Wow.
is exactly why the card costed $1,500.
Damn.
It's something 10 times
That's
as
gonna be worth a
expensive,
lot in the
literally over
future.
$10,000 for Puka Nakua's cleats and what they came in. 'Cause before a game against the Lions, Pookie was seen walking in with this, a custom 101 case made just for him that has crocodile skin all around it. Took
The
4
case is
months
tough.
to
I gotta see
create,
the shoes though,
costed
bro.
$10,000.
Damn.
He held his Jordan 11 low.
Oh,
PE.
those are
And
nice.
if you live under a rock or something, that means player exclusives, which were cleats designed for him that are never intended for public
Wow,
release. Which are
that's
beige suede with
hard.
a snakeskin pattern and weren't just something I'd rock if I wasn't ass at football.
I think I made him shit himself.
It seemed like the Jordan cleats gave Puka some extra powers when he wore them while absolutely dominating and racking up almost 200 yards.
Damn.
Definitely aren't crazier than a player's cleats that got turned into a car. I never, ever thought cleats would look like a car, and I'm sure you didn't either till you seen our thumbnail, man.
What the hell? Wait, that's real cleats? Damn.
But Isaiah Rodgers is back, because this man broke my timeline when everyone was posting about him wearing Hot Wheels cars that were
Bruh.
turned into giant slippers and somehow put on dudes' cleats. Now,
That's
I don't know if
crazy,
he thought
bro.
car cleats would give him some extra speed or
Nah,
what.
that's kind of hard
They
though,
were
bro.
so crazy
That's kind of
that even the
hard.
Hot Wheels official account was commenting on the NFL's post about him. And since I never seen any player do something like this, in my book, they were definitely some of the craziest cleats in NFL history.
Yeah, those are kind of
Speaking
fire,
of
bro.
wearing cars, another player's cleats actually became something he could drive. Christian Gonzalez wanted to do something iconic for the NFL's annual My Cause My Cleats campaign.
Yeah.
That's why he teamed up with Kyle Cares and Happiness Project, 2 foundations that spread awareness and help people struggling with any form of mental health issues. Then Christian got one cleat customized bluish green with the first foundation's logo, and the other was painted light purple with the second logo in rainbow.
I got Kyle Cares, one of my foundations I'm working with, mental health. It's okay to not be okay. Happiness Project, talk about mental health.
He wasn't just hyped when
That's
he got
fire,
them.
man.
He also partnered with Toyota, who made this double-sided wrap on a truck to match the cleats.
Wow, that's
which he was
fire.
seen driving around to spread mental health awareness even more. Now, you
I like
gotta
that.
respect him for those cleats. But last, and definitely not least, Jalen Hurts wore cleats this season that help sick kids dealing with deadly illnesses. It all started when Jalen learned about CHOP, the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, which sadly holds some of the sickest kids in the entire state. But even with them dealing with things most of us can't imagine going through, like cancer, 3 kids still got excited when they got a moment of a lifetime to design cleats.
So we can get everybody's favorite color. I like the front. Victory Shark. Are we okay with this?
The kids sketched out a pair of Air Jordan 1s in their 3
Aw.
favorite colors with their names on the back, then not only named the cleats the Victory Sharks, Jalen surprised them with one more thing to lift their spirits.
In the meantime, while you guys are fighting, I'll be there staying positive. See you guys on the 28th.
I might watch it on the TV.
Oh, no. I'm talking about on the field. And I'm gonna wear the cleats. That sound cool to y'all?
And once he promised them that,
Oh, that's
Jalen
fire.
showed up to the game rocking the cleats they designed
Oh,
for him.
that's
He
hard.
didn't just
bro.
meet up with the kids where they got their own shoes to match the cleats.
Wow.
Jalen wore the cleats all game long to spread awareness for the hospital. And his
Wow.
cleats went up for auction with bids already over $5,000,
Wow,
with
man.
all the money going to treatments for those kids. Man, you gotta respect him for that.
Damn, gang. I ain't gonna lie, that one's made me shed a tear, man. Shout out to Phil Flicks. Shout out to ending the video on a positive note like that, man. I hope those kids are okay. Shout out to Jalen Hurts. I hate the Eagles. I hate the Cowboys. I hate every team in NFC East. It's not the Giants. I'm a Giants fan. Duh, it makes sense. Like, why would I not hate him? I do respect Jalen Hurts for that, man. That's some real stuff right there. Big shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all supporting me, bro. You know what I'm saying? We've been uploading consistently, you know what I'm saying, doing our thing. Let's do a health check on the channel real quick, see if we looking healthy. Bro, we still at 123,000 subs. Like, come on, gang. What are we doing, bro? Can y'all please, like, lock in, bro? Sub up up if you ain't subbed yet. Let's get 125K, man. Let's go crazy. Yeah, man, everything's looking good. Things are starting to trail up slowly but surely. So I appreciate y'all watching. I love y'all boys so much. Hey, man, make sure you always put God first. Remember that you are chosen. So move like it. I'll see you on the next one. It's your boy Eli Mack. Peace.